All right, class. So we've gone through the understanding the process of pre-production. Now you have to go through pre-production. Once you have your script imported, you and your group, or if you're working alone, I want you to organize your shots. I want you to import your storyboards into your shot list, incorporate them in there, and then start scheduling. I want you to come up with a shoot date. I need to see the cast, who's going to be in it. I need to see the names of the crew and all the important names and positions as well. Okay? I suggest you guys team up. It makes it a whole lot easier than doing individual projects. You can schedule it after school one day, knock it out in an hour. Schedule it after school 2 days, knock it out in 2 different hours, however you want. Keep it on campus. I would assume that's the easiest. Or if you're going to do your individual project in home. And this is the part that takes time, especially in the real world, because you're as the producer, you are literally juggling multiple schedules. So you may have, like, say, you're trying to get one A list actor, let's say like Tom Cruise, and he's only available for 3 weeks, and the other actor, Will Smith, is only available for 2 weeks. Well, they have, let's say, the two the 3 weeks that Tom Cruise is available and the 2 weeks that Will Smith is available, let's say they only overlap for 1 week. So you'll only have 1 week to shoot all the scenes that have Tom Cruise and Will Smith. So before then, right, you're going to shoot all the scenes with just Tom Cruise, and then you're going to schedule here all the scenes with Tom Cruise and Will Smith, right? And then when Tom Cruise is gone, you're just going to shoot all the scenes with Will Smith. So those are the type of conflicts and issues that you work through in production. I'm sorry, pre-production. Everything else is the scheduling equipment, getting equipment there, signing contracts, and making sure everything is under budget, and addressing any issues that may come up. Literally, if you ask a producer what they do, if you ask a real producer what they do, and they're going to tell you, I put out fires. I problem solve. When there's a problem, I solve it. So they have to be quick on their feet, right? They have to have a vast network of people within the industry, at least a handful that they can call on immediately for emergencies. They need to have a good relationship with these people, and they need to be people person. People want to work with them. They're not, a sort of authoritarian, always over your shoulder type of producer. They give you the task, they show the objective, and they give you the space to get it done. That way, creatives and crew love working with you. And you pay on time. There's nothing worse than not paying. If you get a reputation for that, you're done. You're done. The upper core workers will not want to work with you because your reputation is you don't pay. At your basic film school level, you can't pay anyone, but in lieu of that, well, actually you can, but you can't, pay much. So in lieu of that, you make up for it in food. You you never skimp on the food. Okay? That is like the cardinal rule. If people are coming to work for free, the at least you can do is feed them the best you can. I've been on shoots for film students. Matter of fact, I did a shoot in film school, and my cousins, they had a Jamaican food restaurant at the time, and they catered the shoot for us. So everybody was like, after the we screened the movie and it was a Q&A, the whole crew talked about the food, you know, which was a good, they were all willing to work with me again. So you don't skip on the food. Last thing you want to do is to have, lunchtime start, and now you got 10 of your crew leaving the set to go down to Sizzlers or Tommy Burgers or whatever to get something to eat. You want to keep everyone right there on the set so that it minimizes anything going wrong. You know, imagine someone goes to, I don't know, a corner burger shop and they somehow trip over the threshold and sprain their ankle. Now they're in the hospital and they can't come back to the set. You want to minimize all of that. All right? So have good food there, plenty of water, plenty of snacks, fruits. If you put a lot of sugary stuff like candy, then people will crash. They have that sugar crash. And just take care of them. You got to be a people person to get this done. Schedule everything. Okay? Everything needs to be scheduled. From the time they get there, to the time they eat, to the time they leave. You schedule it all out per 15-minute increments. Okay? All right, class. See you in the next one.